Hello, my name is Marcus Houston, and my guest today currently goes to Weber International University and is a captain on the Weber bowling team. Please give it up for Stephen Delong. All right, Stephen, thank you for coming in today. For all the recruits that come and visit Weber International, how would you describe yourself to them?
I would describe myself as probably one of the more consistent, level-headed captains that is honest and upfront with people.
That's good. That's good. How would you be more upfront with them? How would you describe that?
Telling them what they see, calling them out if they're not doing the program, not doing the right thing, things like that.
So, would you say bowling is your passion? Like, how would you describe it? A passion or a hobby? How would you?
It's definitely more than a hobby. It's definitely a passion. Something that I want to keep doing even after I graduate. Maybe not at a professional level, but I want to try to make some money doing it and things like that.
Okay. So, what were your motivations to start bowling? What got you into it in the first place?
My parents just wanted to give me something to do on Saturday mornings and get me out of the house.
So, what would your parents be doing when you're just at bowling alley?
First couple of weeks when they thought it was just something to get out of the house, they didn't really pay attention. But then once started getting into it, they kind of started making friends with the other parents and things like that, hanging out.
So, with bowling, obviously your mom took you Saturday mornings. When did you finally become more competitive, more serious in the sport?
Actually, the original bowling alley I started at closed, and that gave us the opportunity to meet more coaches and things like that, and we joined a kind of a recreational team, and that got me and my sister more involved in bowling.
So, not being the captain of the Weber Warriors, what are your expectations for the season? Since it's a short season, we're going into it the second semester instead of the first semester. We have no reps going in. So, what would your expectations be going into the season?
Probably the first couple of tournaments are going to be rough. It's going to be getting a lot of people their first experience in college, and we're also going to have probably a couple freshmen on varsity too.
Wow.
So they're going to be throwing their first shots in front of Dell, and probably going to be nervous and things like that. So we have to be ready to get them into shape.
Most likely. So how would you try to lead these new players coming into varsity JV1? How would you ease them into actual college bowling?
I don't think there's a way to really ease them into it. I would say maybe have bowl with them as much as possible at other tournaments and things like that. Kind of describe how it feels and be as supportive as possible, because we all know that you're going to be nervous on your first shot and things like that.
So this is going into something serious now. So when you bowled your best at the Peach Classic in Athens, Georgia, some good news and bad news came in to negate that great day that you were all-tournament team. The part of your dad getting a transplant but then not making it through. Kind of take us back and tell us how you felt during that time. And
so that day, I bowled the first 3 games because it was Saturday's individual games. Shot 750 for 3, and then got a call from my mom saying that Dad had been approved for kidney and liver transplant, and it was going to be the next day, but I had no way to get home.
Yeah.
So I had to bowl the next 3 games. I really wasn't all in for it because I was distracted. And I mean, I was excited because I bowled well, but I was also kind of nervous, excited because this could be a life changer for Dad, us, and everything. But it turned out that one of the girlfriends of one of the guys I was bowling with, she was going home that night.
Yeah.
So we drove the 8 hours down to Kegel, and then I drove the hour and a half to TGH. Got there at 7 a.m., hadn't had any sleep, and he went back for surgery at 8:30. So just caught him, got to say bye and stuff.
So how did you deal with it after the fact?
Well, probably one of the biggest things I did was Dad was making me a bowling ball shelf for Christmas. We hadn't finished it, so I spent literally the next few days finishing it.
That's awesome. Do you still use it today?
Yeah, it's in my room.
Mm-hmm. So this is pretty much it. Thank you for your time, but I wanted to end it out with a question that everybody wants to know. Back-to-back championships for Weber International, yes or no?
All right, let's do it.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in.